What is going on, everybody? Welcome to WBG episode 16. Episode 16. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody feels good tonight.
It's supposed to be our E3 show.
Yeah, it's supposed to be our right. It's supposed to be our after E3 show, but you know, it is what it is. Blame Sean for the slight.
Oh shit! Come on, you can't do that to the UK, brother. Come on.
It is Sean's fault. He had a mic. He had a bootleg mic.
Tell him, Dirt. Bus driver's always making us late.
Yeah, bus driver's late.
No, bullshit. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, he stopped at CVS, got a pregnancy test and shit, and then he messed his mic up.
Damn.
So anyway, Sean, man. Speaking of Sean, hey brother, what's going on with you, man? How you doing?
My brother, pitch black. What's going on?
not the Chronicles of Riddick.
That's a good movie. Yeah, everything is cool. Everything is cool. Just finished work about 45 minutes ago, and WBG, we got some good shit to talk about. Let's go, people. Hit the like button.
Yeah. Hey, people in the chat, Seasonal Elite, Blue Moon, what's up, Frank Fox? Thanks today. Said nice intro. That's Sean shit. Good job, Sean. Dar's Night. Yeah, brother. We'll see you next week. Craig Simmons, Invader. We got Xbot 448, Raphael, Mr. Kima, King Reaper, the real Cutlio, Alessandro. What's up? Fahid. Everybody in the chat, what's up? Thank you, y'all. We appreciate you guys joining us. Heath Steven Musty ass just showed up. What's up, brother? But anyway, Tsunami, what's going on with you, man?
Nothing much. Got this burden off my back from fucking playing 2K. I feel like now the tournament's over, I can get back to my regular gaming schedule and playing for fun rather than playing for a cause. I don't know if you want to get into it later, but did you enjoy the tournament, Dirt?
Yeah, man. You know, we lost, but it was fun though. It was a lot of fun. And like my boys really
I just want to confirm. I said that tournament, it wasn't WBG, it was a WP. Whatever you want, PP Green team.
Okay, I admit the only WBG member was me on that team, but. You know, it was Detroit WBG. You know, there's a lot of different WBGs out there. So,
who'd you play with?
Just some personal friends of mine. You know, some guy like one of my coworkers and you know, like his nephew, his son. You know, like some other people. It was fun though. Man, we had a good time, man. We started off whooping ass, and then you know, I don't know what happened in the second half. We just kind of
know. So with us. We had trained hard. We was playing, you know, ranked matches in Pro-Am. We finally got it together. Like the match before the tournament started, it was a double overtime matchup with this great team, and we end up pulling it off. Post up, hit a 3 in the corner for the win, and then as soon as we get in, post lag out on the first game in the first quarter. I lag out the end of the second quarter. It's 3-on-5, and the AI is trash. Except for post-ups AI because his post-up ain't got lag. So his dude's playing better defense. My AI, he missing all his shots. And we end up coming back from like down like 8 or something like that to end up winning in the last minute. So shout out to them. And then the second round, the team is going to win it. Blew us out. They got all 99s on their team. I think they might have
like Melo?
Melo. Yeah, he got different builds. You said, okay, we watching them. We think we're doing some scouting. Next thing you know, he changed his whole character. People playing different. I said, hold up. These is pro players. See, you set up for the okie doke. These ain't regular niggas. So, yeah, I mean, it was fun. Nobody in the crumb side is going to beat us, I'll tell you that. But, you know, I still rocked out. Now, I'm going to do like Dalvey said and delete the game. But nah, I ain't going to delete it. But, yeah, now I go back to playing.
Like,
playing for fun.
You should have, like, I'm pretty sure Z and the boys said if someone, like, crashes out in the first quarter, you can start the game again.
Well, we didn't know that the first game. We just kept playing, and was like, "Fuck." And then after that, I dropped out, and we had a tough hill to come back from. So they started playing against it. They say, "Hey, listen, they're gonna start double teaming us instead of the AI. So use the AI more." So the AI knocked down a couple shots and they kept them honest. And then they came back. Their point guard, he was a 90. Some guy at Park recruited off the streets. You could tell he was a Park player because all he did was run back and forth, left and right. As soon as he got open, he'd shoot the three. He did this to us like 5 times in a row for like the first 5 shots. We were like, "What the fuck? Who is this dude?" And all of a sudden, post lagged out. He got locked up. He started airballing. I said, "Oh shit!"
Oh, okay.
But shout out to Ty. Shout out to Dalvey. Shout out to Post. Shout out to Yodega. I think that's it. Shout out to me. But we had fun. Yodega made the uniforms. He went all out. He made this whole Takashi theme. It was like a whole bunch of rainbows and colors, and he had ops and cops. I was like, okay, you wildin'. But it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. R&B, brother, what's going on with you, man?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. That was a fun basketball tournament. Kind of mad I spent over $200 on a character. I don't know what to do with now. So
wait, what?
Repeat that again.
No, because I tried to play the game. The game was fun, man. So I started buying skins. I bought animations. I go on thinking of skateboard.
Please tell me, R&B, you my little brother, yeah? I got to look after you. We don't want to make the same mistakes like Dirt did back in the days with Shenmue, yeah? Do you understand? So, how much have we spent so far?
R&B ain't got a girl, though, so it's okay.
Or a kid, or a child, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is about $200 I spent on that thing. But it was fun, man.
I think that shit's serious.
Listen. What's your rating on your character?
91.
91, okay. I spent no money on this and I have a 94. How was there such a difference? I didn't start playing 2K until y'all started playing 2K. Like I had it, but I just didn't play it because 2K is 2K, whatever. Yeah, you spent $200 on the character. I thought they capped you out at 85. Like they don't let you spend more than a certain amount of money. So you must have been buying all the gold chains and watches and all the
clothes, all that shit. Yeah.
you was just playing Tamagotchi with your man. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Game Pass does that to you.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Day and date next year. They say, "Oh shit, these niggas spent all this much money. These Xbox got some money." You seen Trey? He just spent $2,000 on my team. He spent $2,000 on my team. He spent he spent another $200 on my player. He only been
Let me get super chat right quick. Let me get super chat from Dards. Let me get super chat from Dards Night. Dards Night with the $4.99 pounds is £5. I'm gonna say. Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry. Have a great show, lads. Looking forward to chatting with you all next week. Thank you, brothers. Yes, the Dards Night will be on with us next week. I appreciate you. Thanks for the $5. Cool.
Hey, man.
That's insane. That's insane.
I dropped $300 on that Cyberpunk edition. I thought I was going to sell it. Then I found out how dope it is from Sean's tweet that I checked out. Got 1,000 likes. Then I found out it's getting free DLC. So I'm like, I don't think I'm going to sell it. I might keep it. I think I'll sell this old
It's beautiful.
Xbox One X I got.
It's beautiful.
I would have thought about it. But when I went to the site, they was gone. So I was like, that was made for me. And you can actually resell those, unlike VC.
Damn. Hey, last but not least, my boy Devin. Devin, what's going on with you, man?
Not much, man. I put out a video today. Definitely go check that out later after the show.
Oh, I'll definitely check it out. I was working when you put that out.
Yeah, man. Check out the video, man. My boy Devin with the latest gaming news. Of course, he throws shots at ponies.
I just basically
nothing's wrong with that.
News, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hey, so it's some small news. It's not big news, but there's something I just saw on Twitter as of this moment. Don Matthews is now listed as the studio head at Ninja Theory. He was the commercial director before. I'm not sure if this is just a promotion, a title change, or whatever. So that's from Cloverfield. Now, Don Matthews is he's the guy. Okay, E3 2019. He came on stage with the lady with bleeding.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's Don Matthews. Now I don't know if this
the Australian girl.
Yeah. No, I think she's British.
No, UK. Yeah.
UK. I'm sorry. So I'm not sure if that means anything about to me. What's the guy name? Excuse me.
Well, the question is, who used to be in charge?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Well,
was it Homeboy that's he's head of the Hellblade?
It might have been.
Yeah, I thought that he was the head guy.
Yeah, but they're not sure if it was him and they just changed the title or if it was a completely different person. So
yeah, sure they say he's studio head now, so I'm not quite sure. I don't know. So if anybody in the chat kind of knows, let me pull this up right quick.
So have they, because we know like when it comes to Ninja Theory, they're making a big new studio. They built. I'm not sure if it's built yet or not, but are they split into two teams or something like? Will it be?
Well, even if there's two teams, there's typically still one overall person. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah. I don't know. So it says yes, Don Matthews is now listed as studio head. Now I went inside of this thread.
Yeah, I never noticed it. Let's see.
Yeah, I know that he was one of the head guys, but I'm not sure exactly.
As long as it's not Don Matrick.
Oh God.
because I know there's two guys. Obviously, the guy who came on E3 last year, and you know the guy who did the Hellblade, like his friends or some shit.
Yeah. Okay, so Tameen is not picture this guy. Tameen is the other guy. So he's still the creative director. Okay.
Oh, he's a creative director, right?
Yeah, he's still the creative director. Okay. All right.
That's good.
Okay, so, this is like Tameen. This guy right here.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah,
that's
he's still the creative director.
Okay.
So, okay, cool. All right, so I just wasn't sure exactly what was going on. You know what I'm saying? If there was a movie, but that's a question. Does that mean they're, having another bigger studio, or I don't know?
Well, we know they built
studio head. Now, can anybody tell me the difference between studio head and creative director? Because I don't really know.
I would guess so like I guess it could be more like a director in the movie versus producer in the movie.
Yes.
So there's an overarching, project versus the individual person giving the commands and the direction. Okay. So maybe one's doing the boardroom stuff and the other one's doing the creative stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, it is that it's the way Cody Bullock did it with God of War. Like when it comes to the final say, he will put it the way he wants to put the game, the way it starts off, the way it goes.
Okay.
Do you remember that video? Yeah, do you remember that video he did? And he was saying like at the start of the game, he's gonna chop the fucking with the axe, he's gonna chop the tree down. Like he's the one that kind of directs the game, the way the story goes and the way it plays out.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay.
That's creative director, yeah.
I see True Witty still talking about this. Hey, True Witty, just stop it, bro. Just stop it, man. Just stop it. Say, okay, the SSD is better, brother. Stick with that. That doesn't mean it's gonna be a more powerful console, brother. No, just stop it, man.
You can load in faster version of the game.
That shit.
Technically, if you want to parse words, he apologized for misquoting him, and then he also said best in class, not best overall. So technically, Linus wasn't really wrong. He just was wrong on what he was speaking on. You're saying.
And they won't let it go, though, bro. Just let the shit go.
No, Pony's got one W from the PC Master Race. Now they don't know how to act.
Fucking shit, no.
I tell you what is that's the only thing they got. That's what it is. When it comes to when it comes to the console.
What?
The shit go.
Hello.
But he also did say both consoles will have SSDs, and PC is going to be the lowest common denominator.
Yes, he did.
I'm just saying.
It's just a good old console war, bro. It's just
about that. Now, let me say this right now. I want to talk about this later, but True Witty just kind of brought it up. Now, I'm gonna share my screen again.
Hey, Derek, before you do that, Phantom Kraken, aka John Andrews, what's up? He says one is in charge of the logistics of the studio, the other is head of a project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Rangy, so the answer is yes, Rangy 4.
Does warehouse head count?
Hey, so
no, that's called you at work, fuck nigga.
What's the difference?
Studios. Never mind. I ain't gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about it.
My bad, there. My bad, there. What's up? My bad.
Let me read this right.
I'll put that on Patreon, but
you don't have one.
I got a story about that, but I will talk about it now.
Let me read this right quick since True Witty brought this up, man. Thomas Mahler, game director at Moon Studios, he said something about the SSD and everything. He said, I would be shocked if most third-party developers would not just develop their games for the lowest common denominator. I mean, there's literally zero chance that levels will get changed just because the PS5 can load them faster, simply because it's way too expensive and work-intensive to do that. The super fast PS5 SSD is nice for first party, but it won't make any economical sense to heavily adjust your games to suit one particular platform. On PCs and the Xbox, you'll have to work with what's there. So it's two platforms against one. The scenario pointed out in the OP is highly unlikely. Now look, this is a guy that works Moon Studios. They just did Ori. All right, now I heard people say the same exact thing. Yes, the PS5 SSD is better. Yes, it is, but first party is going to utilize that. Third parties most likely will not utilize that. Okay, let's move on. The Xbox Series X is a more powerful console, y'all. Let's just move on. As of right now, PlayStation has a show coming up Thursday. I'm sure they're going to show some great games. They have the better first party games right now currently. Just roll with that, y'all. Just
no, they have to because it's not more powerful. So now they got capped for faster loading speeds.
You can
they can
load faster into a shittier version of the game.
Hold on. Flipping. Y'all with this Battletoads bleeding ass shit, man. Y'all need to just move the fuck on, man.
Battletoads, Bleeding Edge, Sea of Thieves, Project Mara, Hellblade 2.
I haven't heard of Dreams in a long time.
Out of that, because Sea of Thieves is fucking success. So you can.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that later.
Shit, you gotta take Bleeding Edge out that list, bro.
And we're gonna talk about that. I'm just tired of these niggas keep on bringing up Bleeding Edge. And you know what? All right. It's so funny how y'all conveniently ignore Hellblade and Halo Infinite and Project Mara. Y'all conveniently ignore those other games. Come on, man. All right, I'm done with this shit. They just talking shit, man. Come on, bro. Y'all, I'm just done with this shit, man. Y'all conveniently ignore those games. Y'all conveniently ignore Hellblade 2. Conveniently, you know what I'm saying? They just ignore these games. Y'all ignore the medium. Y'all ignore all of these damn games. And y'all talking about Grounded.
Which was on the cover of Game Informer. Which was on the cover of Game Informer for some reason.
Fuck out of here. But you know what I'm saying, though, man. I'm just
And then
I'm so exhausted with this console war right now, man. I don't know if y'all noticed. I don't really be in the DMs no more. I'm just tired of all this shit.
They don't really.
I'm just tired of
Minecraft.
Hey, hold on. Iron Mike. I like how they ignore Predator hunting grounds.
Iron Mike, that's a
hey, I like how they ignore fucking Death Stranding.
What was that shooting game they're coming out with on the PS5? That shit that looked like a PS2 game? I don't know. It's some game like Overwatch or some shit.
Quantum Error.
Oh, no.
Not that.
It's that free-to-play battle game. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That shit like trash.
Look how you can play that shit on a Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, let's get to these topics, man. Damn, I mean, listen, I'm the type of guy. I'll be honest about it. Yes, like Last of Us 2 looks amazing. I can't wait for this shit. I got the bitch pre-order already. Ghost of Tsushima looks amazing, but damn, why is it that most Xbox guys be honest and give Sony props for certain things, but y'all can't? Y'all just ignore shit. You know what I'm saying? This
because they fanboys, man. They can't help it.
They don't
got a cap for that. They got cap for Jim Ryan's every day.
They don't got the SSD built in yet.
I'm like,
they ain't got the mental fortitude. They got the mental fortitude.
I'm saying, like, me and Sean say all the time how The Last of Us 2 is going to be amazing, how the PS5 is going to be a great system and all that shit. Okay, I understand Xbox games, they've been that damn great, but I just named several games coming next gen that y'all just refuse to even acknowledge.
But they combat it with games that have already come out this gen, or games that are going to be this gen. Like not next gen leap games, but like the second tier B team projects of the studios, passion project to like compare it to.
25 people made Bleeding Edge. Come on, man.
Hey, Rain, there won't be a TLU 3. It's over after the second one.
Oh man! All right, let's go ahead and talk about these topics, man. I just got irritated reading the chat for a second. Man, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't read the chat.
Oh man, damn. So anyway, so Sony, they came out today, said their show will be this Thursday, June 11th at 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Hopefully.
So actually, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm excited to see, but it's some controversy.
What?
It's some controversy about it because they also came out and said that it would be pre-recorded and it would be running at 1080p 30 frames per second. Now, before I go to you guys, I want to say Ponies bashed Xbox for some shit. And I don't know, but even my man from Digital Foundry said Xbox last show was, I think it was 4K 60.
Yeah,
like the show that everybody
as well as all the E3s.
Yeah. And so what do you guys think about this? Now, one, are you guys excited about the PS5 show Thursday? And what do you guys think about the show being in 1080p 30 frames?
Not really, and it's hilarious.
It's weird.
This kind of tells me either the game's ain't 60 frames, so it's not going to benefit, or they only 1080p. So I don't know.
Also, why if it's pre-recorded, why is that a problem to put it in 4K 60? I don't get it.
Because if the games can't utilize,
they had a reason.
60, I don't know.
Shit.
Shit.
They had a reason. Let me
find is this because of what's going on with this pandemic? Everybody's working from home. And it's hard. It's hard. No. I'm just saying what. I'm just saying. No.
Oh, let's Sean finish. Let Sean finish.
Yeah, Sony has come out and said that because of what's going on in the world, everybody's working from home, and it's extra work putting in 4K 60.
I don't. If Microsoft can do it, then.
I'm just saying that's the PS5 specs we knew. Look what happened with the Unreal Engine 5 tech demo. 40p, 30 frames. Did they show you?
You know why?
Go on.
You know why? If they show something new, they can't be like, well, we didn't downgrade it. They're going to have it downgraded early. That way, if it look better, they'll be like, look, it looked better than you thought, didn't it?
Okay. All right. So this official, I believe this is Jim Ryan quote. It said, I want to add that the show is pre-taped, will broadcast at 1080p 30 frames per second. This eased the show's productions process during the time when many of our team and developers are working from home. The games you'll see on Thursday will look even better when you play them on PS5 with a 4K TV. And
wait a minute,
you wear headphones. They have some cool audio work in the show. So I'm definitely wearing my headphones.
Wait a minute.
3D audio?
Probably, maybe.
I don't know, but they say wear your headphones.
Hold on, I'm missing something here. It's 1080p because they're working at home. But then they say when they first announced it, they said they're going to try to be like as high production show as possible. Or am I misremembering something?
Yeah, they did.
Didn't they say that?
Yeah, they said
okay. But then they don't have time to do 4K 60, but they got time to put somewhere someone talks in the left, right side of their speakers. What the hell going on here?
I don't know, man.
They remaking the show and they got render times to worry about? What's going on?
I'm not
sure. What are we doing here?
It's a bit of a funny one that are they gonna re-upload it to 4K later?
I hope so because like The Last of Us.
That's what they did. They did that
look great, but the Ghost like Tsushima trailer, that shit never did. It got re-uploaded, but it didn't look 4K to me.
Nah,
I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing with Sony's games. They're not 4K 60. They just make them look nice. But then they get the photo mode in there. But then, when they're running, they don't run at 4K 60. They run at 1080p 30, and that's it's fine because people say, well, at least it looks good. So.
Yeah, because it's quote unquote cinematic. No fuck nigga, quote unquote cinematic is 24 frames.
24 frames.
Game ran at 24 frames. Should have looked like fucking dog shit. So I don't want to hear that they're doing it to make it look more cinematic. No.
Now that last show was supposed to be last week, right?
But nah.
So last week on WBG, didn't we talk about this same exact thing about the show being Thursday? That was last week, right? Was that last week?
Yeah.
Okay. It was last week. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna ask you guys again. What do you guys expect them to show? Like, is there some games you can think of?
Who wants to go first?
Hopefully, there's not a underwater earthquake in the Atlantic Ocean, and they cancel this shit again, like fucking Atlantis popped out of somewhere, and they say, "Oh, we gotta cancel it now, Atlantis. We found it." Okay, so hopefully, if they don't cancel it again, I don't really think it's gonna be as big of a show as I anticipated, only because they weren't even supposed to be at E3 this year. So if they planned on not being at E3 earlier, why do I expect something from the E3 show now? But I digress.
Well, I said this last week. I expect them to have a lot of games because they ain't showed shit in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting them to have something to show. Like I predicted before, I'm really expecting them to show Horizon Zero Dawn 2. Now, as far as Spider-Man 2 and God of War, I'm not sure yet because I really expect like Horizon Zero Dawn 2 to be ready next year.
Oh, definitely. I really do believe that's coming out next year, next year.
And if I do see new games, I think they're going to be like those little trailers that you see, and the game will come out for another 5 years. I expect some of those.
It's possible, but you got to think about like the multiplats as well. Like, obviously, everybody plays multiplats as well, and obviously, a lot of people are hoping like the Batman game, maybe like more about Madden or something. Like all these sports games, but like the Batman game has been going on forever. Right. We need to see something now. Apparently, they're gonna be showing something soon. Will it be a Sony show? I'm not sure.
Maybe Call of Duty 2020, like the game coming out this
possible,
year.
It's definitely possible because I don't believe Activision announced their own show or nothing like that. So yeah, it's definitely possible they'll have God of War. So yeah, man. But R&B, what you think, bro?
I think if this is how it should go down, they're gonna. They said it was an hour. If that's still true, is that to be seen. But if it is true, I predict they're going to show more about the console, maybe the price and what the console can do, and have a few games because I don't see them showing 30 minutes worth of games. I just don't.
You know what? That's a good question. Will they show the console? You say you think they will? I don't think they will.
I said no.
I don't think they will.
I think they will. I think that's going to be like majority of the show, honestly.
If we have an hour show and they don't show that console and they just show off that controller again, it's people gonna be happy.
You think it's gonna be an hour?
They said it was gonna be an hour.
Yeah, they said it was gonna be an hour. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm hour-long show. Multiplats to be there. You know,
an hour-long show. Nah, they ain't showing just games. There's gonna be something else they pad out that time with.
So I'm just wondering, like this pre-show they done, the pre-recorded show. Is someone going to be like, is Jim Ryan's going to be done talking about the console, show off the console? Or is it just going to be games all the way? Like, is someone going to, like how they did with Inside Xbox last month? Aaron Greenberg was there, Larry and all them guys were there. Or they're going to do something similar like that, but pre-recorded?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I like, who knows?
You know, Nintendo Direct. Like someone's there talking about it. This is gonna be this. It's gonna be like this. Or they're gonna do something like that and show it off like that, or it's gonna be another trailer, like a CGI trailer or some shit.
It's probably gonna be a fucking shit show like the last State of Play was last year.
Shit!
With like some VR games and shit.
Hey, if we want to talk shit, I think Post Up. I forgot what the game was called. But Post Up gets this one game that they showed last year. When the motherfucker like was singing like some weird stuff and these little characters was dancing around in the world and connecting.
Oh yeah, the dudes that made Katamari Damacy.
I don't know.
It's not called that, but it's like the same type of concept.
Yeah. So like, post
la 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 la.
Hey, when that game come out, I'm clowning.
Oh man, hey, but look, Go say like they'll probably show some games and the controller and the console. The controller. I don't think they're going to show the console. That's just me. I could be wrong, obviously.
Hey, they might show the back of the controller now.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I do.
It's a big secret.
You think they finna show the robot?
Come on. But the show's an hour, right?
Yeah.
And I think they're going to show mostly games. It could be multi-platform, some obviously some first party, some third party. But No, I'm not hyping up nothing, bro. I'm just telling how I feel, man.
Yeah.
I know. I just feel like you giving them too much credit.
Hold on, but I was about to say, I think they might have some gameplay to where it might, be like some 6, 7, maybe 3 to 4 minute gameplay. Because what happened with Xbox, they go, oh shit, we're going to have some gameplay. They could probably going to throw stuff to Xbox.
Is it gonna be gameplay or quote unquote gameplay?
Some of it will be gameplay. Some of it will be quote unquote.
So like in that briefing where Jim Ryan says like make sure you wear your headphones or some shit.
See, hold on. Wait.
See, you think they're gonna tech demo that?
See, this is what I'm saying. People don't really read and shit. True, what he said. Xbox show went July pushed to August.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Did you read from fucking Aaron Greenberg?
Man, I told you ponies can't read, bro. We've got
whatever they see about Xbox instead of doing research.
He can only read shit if it's retweeted by Jada. That's what happened.
Oh shit.
That's the next topic. So
Jada don't really spell. He uses pictures.
Damn. I'm just irritated today, man. This shit is
like I feel like with Horizon Zero Dawn or maybe Spider-Man, that's where they're gonna show like maybe the audio, 3D audio, and all that bullshit as well for that game.
Yeah, but I just don't think they're gonna show the console yet.
I think they're gonna show a lot of multiplex too.
Yeah, because I don't think they have a lot of first party to show besides those 3 games. I don't think they're gonna show God of War. I believe Spider-Man 2 is a possibility, but definitely Horizon Zero Dawn.
I think they'll have a big third-party exclusive because we did the math on the studios, we did the math on the release dates of their last games and how long it takes to make a next game. Nothing lines up besides maybe GT and Horizon Zero Dawn 2.
Right. I think they're gonna show a couple current gen exclusives running on the PS5.
Oh shit! Ready for I fucking knew it.
Hey,
remasters, PlayStation classics.
I saw. Hold on, like you guys see a article that said the PS5 launch is gonna be filled with remasters and shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know where it was at, but I was like, huh?
If they charging folks for that, that's gonna be a L. I swear.
Oh, boy. They haven't said anything yet, so who knows?
Yeah, this is what I was saying on Z Show to Jay. Me, Post was breaking his legs at the time, and I can imagine a game like Final Fantasy. You were hyping that game. You calling the game of the year. Many people are calling the game of the year. One of the greatest games, greatest remakes, one of the best remakes with a couple of flaws. Imagine that game does not work on the PS5 day one.
Oh shit!
I think, man. I think the games that came out this year will work on the PS5, but like you said, I'm not sure if. Well, I think their first party games will work, but everything else, I'm just not sure about it, man.
I don't know if Microsoft is just this much ahead, but it feels like it should be plug and play. It's x86 architecture. It should just be like a port. Like it's architecture.
Well, from what Mark Cerny was saying that time he put us all to sleep and started whispering in our ears about our ear sizes and shit, he was saying the focus was on the SSD and clearing that bottleneck, and then he came back and talked about backwards compatibility to where however they designed it, they had to put the PS5 in the PS4 Pro mode for it. So whatever they did must have a real problem with getting all those games able to go work in that mode for whatever strange reason.
I wonder if it's like missing something that the PS4 has or something they can't replicate, because Xbox is just plug and play and permission. That's basically what it is. They say, can we get the game? Yeah, okay. Is the game built architecturally to do it? Yes. All right, cool. It'll work.
Well, they brought this issue up
the graphics.
Well, they brought this issue up before where you see like a clear cut and day difference between how Xbox treats backwards compatibility, where they had a whole team working for a few years ago, make sure everything worked from Xbox.
Hello?
Yo, R&B.
Hello?
Oh shit.
R&B. Oh, she did a Sue special.
Nah, buddy.
Yeah.
Damn it. Hello.
Yeah.
Yo, okay.
You got DDoS by Sony.
Damn. Yeah. Oh, what I cut off at?
Just start over.
Yeah.
Oh shit. But no, they were like the guy that was on the iLords podcast that they shout out to them. They were he was breaking down how there's a clear difference between how Sony tackles backwards compatibility and how Xbox tackles backwards compatibility. Because before, PlayStation 3 could play PlayStation 1 and 2 games. And then when it came to PlayStation 4, they just dropped off and they didn't treat it the same way. So now when Xbox is clearly dominating in that area, we have Xbox 360, and Xbox One games being able to play on the new console, they had to come back and say, well, actually just be 100 proper games. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, we didn't mean that. We actually had thousands of games. We have them capping for 100 to 1,000 when Xbox been saying, we stopped this last year to make sure all the stuff worked on the Xbox Series X. So whatever reason, backwards compatibility is not that important to them, mostly because Jim Ryan, because he said, who wants to play old games? And that's the same they've been running with. Who wants to buy a new console to play old games? That's a guy's
he did say that with Gran Turismo.
Yeah. He did say that.
But here's the part. I want to buy a new console to play old games in better fidelity and better graphics. I would love that. Yes, I don't care about playing it like it was. I want it upgraded. I want HDR. I want better frames. I want better textures. I want the actual upgrade treatment. So I rather, I still want to be able to do that with the new system, especially if it's light on content.
But Tsunami, that's cut the shit. They're not old games. They're games. If you're a gamer, you got a back catalog. So I don't know what this shit they talk about. No way plays old games. Come on now.
Hey, guess what? Me and my daughter was playing today. Real talk. Now I'm talking about my PlayStation fan daughter.
Dead or Alive Volleyball Edition.
No, we are playing Psychonauts. She loved that game.
Nice.
Same system.
I remember when the Xbox 360 came out. I just gave her my Xbox. Like she was a kid then, and she loved Psychonauts. Her and her brother used to love Psychonauts, so I put it on. She's like, oh shit, I used to love this game. And that just goes to show you that sometimes, man, backwards compatibility is cool. Like what I say last week, like you said, the gun analogy. I said the Jesus analogy, but I'd rather have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. You know what I'm saying?
But this is what I said to you.
That's how I feel about backwards compatibility.
This is what I said to you, like my nieces, obviously, they're like.
I think D12 said that too.
Yeah, they're like between 8 and 10 years old, and obviously been coming over to the house. I'm making them play like I want them to play like Fusion Frenzy, Toy Story. Like let them play these bigger games because on the Switch and mobile games, and you can't knock it. Playing older games for your like nieces or your own daughters is something special, definitely.
It's a bonus. Like we will have the current shit, the new first party games, the new third party games, and we have the backwards compatibility, which a lot of it will be enhanced. So I mean, how is it a bad thing? Y'all can't spin this to make it a bad thing. If BC isn't for you, wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
If BC isn't for you, fine. Say it's not for you. But don't be downing guys that like to play some old games. Like it's a YouTube that always say, I don't play no fucking old games. I play old games. For the last month, this nigga been playing old games.
But this is the thing, like that is free. You're not paying for it. This is coming part of like you buying a Series X.
You have it, yeah.
It's coming. It's like me, like Sue buying an iPhone.
It's true. You know why they lying? They say we don't care about playing old games. Who buys a new console to play old games? Which I buy every fucking remaster that comes out.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
Like,
what are we doing here?
If you're against backwards compatibility games and older games, then why are you eating up these remasters?
Oh shit.
Let me get
go ahead.
Pick the Alistair with the $5. They will show some big tech, maybe CryEngine 5 demo, Horizon Zero Dawn 2 will have some like robots and look spectacular, and some old classics like the 2015 Big 3. Yeah, man.
Let's go to 15 Big 3.
I don't know what 2015
Nintendo, Xbox. And
oh.
Okay.
But another side of that, Devin, is the argument. When the PlayStation 3 came out and that first edition could play PlayStation 1 and 2 games and the best looking PS3 games at the time, no one had a problem with it, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Now that's coming back on the Xbox. You can play your old games and the better looking version of the new games. Now it's a problem. Now the system can't take it. Now it's going to be held back. It's the dumbest voice of logic I ever heard in my life.
They already had a chart. They asked PlayStation fans, what do you want?
Exactly.
Generation the most. It's like, by a landslide, everybody was saying BC.
Yo, imagine every time you bought a phone, you lost all your contacts and your pictures. You just had to start fresh and new. You'd be pissed. Imagine the people at AT&T and T-Mobile and Verizon. Imagine they said, "Hey, you get a new iPhone, but we can't transfer your stuff over. You just gotta start fresh." You'll be pissed.
Yeah.
Like, hey, why you get a new phone? to get old numbers. Like, no, I want my old shit. I worked hard for it. I had to bag that girl at that club. It wasn't easy. It cost me a drink or two. Like, listen, I want my games to come with me where I go. PC people, they can upgrade forever and never lose a thing. Don't sell yourself short, PlayStation niggas.
Hey, look, I wish the PS4 had backwards compatibility. You know why? Because I never played that Ninja Theory game from early gen.
Hellblade. Heavenly Sword.
I played Heavenly Sword. I would have loved to play Heavenly Sword. Never played it before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, brother, you can't like.
But here's the other part. Here's the other part about it too. When you stop letting games come to newer consoles, that's when games disappear from the earth. Because why do you think those retro gaming consoles are so popular? People want them. But what happens is now that games are going digital, those games aren't getting made. Some games physically don't get made anymore. So imagine leaving that game that's only available on this platform, that's not available physically, is now phased out and is not coming to the newer platforms. Now that game is stuck in time. And you lose games. So
let me say something to Ghost. Right? Hold on, Army. I'm sorry. Ghost, you're not dragging PlayStation through the mud. We talking about PlayStation guys. Right. I mean, we talk about PlayStation guys and how y'all bash us because y'all hell, like somebody just said it in the chat. Y'all only hype for BC because y'all didn't got nothing else to play.
Really?
That's what I'm saying. We ain't dragging PlayStation, but we talking about y'all. Y'all PlayStation dude. Somebody just said it in the damn chat. I think it was Shay Capo that said this shit.
It was.
We ain't talking about
somebody.
Y'all.
But that's
just said it in this damn chat.
But yeah, that's the problem.
They said if you want to play old PlayStation games, we got a service for you. It's called PS Now. God damn. Not like this. So what happened? Oh,
Tim Diamond with the $2. What up, Dirt, Sean, Sue, Devin, R&B? Keep it foxy, bots.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
No, Tim Diamond. Hey man, Tim Diamond. I thought his Xbox got mad, but he been acting a certain kind of way lately and shit. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, he doing a reverse card game.
Thanks, brother.
You know what's funny about Foxy? He showed his face online, and he said, "I've always been afraid to show my face." And it's a black dude. You were afraid to show that you were black?
Yeah.
That's Captain Coonin right there.
Shit.
That is Captain Coonin.
Yeah.
Coonin on the river.
Listen, he said he never wanted to show his face because he was afraid he'd be judged. Oh my God.
Is that what he said, really?
Yeah.
Yes. He said that.
Come on,
Jesus!
Come on. Hey, that's your UK brother. Sean, what's going on with your UK brethren?
This is what I said to you. Don't listen. Down London, there are a bunch of pussies down there. Right? I'm from the street.
Shit.
I'm from the streets. I'm from the real town. Down there, they're all soft bastards. That's what they are.
Oh damn.
But no,
you're not even like dark.
Oh shit. Shit. Oh damn. But no, what I was saying is, there's nothing wrong with liking one over the other. That's called preference. That's fine.
Right.
But when you turn into a full-grown man, stand on the square, and say, "I'm going to cap for a man I've never met, who puts no money in my pocket, whatever he says, I'm a ride with, like a jailhouse, you know what?" That's when it becomes a problem. Everybody has a preference. That's fine. Enjoy what you want to enjoy. Say the one's worse, whatever. But when you ignore the facts, when you see that your stuff is getting less features, and you're going to point the finger at them saying they got nothing else to play, when you clearly saw what's getting announced, that's when it becomes a problem. You're capping for nothing. What are you capping for? A game you already gonna play?
Oh,
like what are we doing here? What are we doing here? When the PlayStation 3 had backwards compatibility and the better looking games, no one said shit. Now it's the Xbox turn, and now it's a problem?
They snuck it out in the back pocket while you was looking away. They said, "You don't need this. Take that shit out." They snuck it out. Yeah, PS3, the OG one with the big one, the shiny glossy one. It had it. You could run Windows on that bitch. You could do everything. That system was the best one. You snuck it out your back pocket. And you said you don't need that, and you said, "Oh, I didn't know this one was gone." Oh well.
Don't forget, the PS2 had like backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
You play PS1.
PlayStation has been doing this every generation except for now.
The only problem is because they took a hit on PS3. That's what they stopped for.
Yeah.
No, they did it. They did it because they had the architecture change. I understand the PS3 to PS4 gap. Cool. Yeah. You can't emulate the cores, whatever. You can't emulate it. It's hard. It costs too much, whatever. But your PS4, your PS5 is on the same exact architecture, same chips, Ryzen based, AMD architecture. There's no excuse.
But hold on. Even with that, when you see it, sit down with the technicians that work at Xbox, and they call them wizards for a reason. They literally trick the Xbox One X and Xbox One into thinking it's original Xbox to play the older games. Yeah. So there are ways around this.
Yes.
Like
think smarter, not harder.
Yeah. Again, I say this. I'll say this until it's no longer relevant. There is no reason Nintendo has probably the biggest and most illustrious back catalog of games. You can't even play a third of them on their current system right now.
You can't.
There is no reason.
They let you yet.
There is no reason.
They just don't want you to do it
yet. They can't implement that because then they can't double dip.
Yeah, like when Nintendo got like with the online service, they give you can play the classic games, but they update it every monthly. They slowly bring it slowly at the old.
Yeah, but I don't play no Super Nintendo games. I want to play the fucking GameCube games. I want to play 64 games.
100%.
It's not even good Super Nintendo games. Like they don't.
Yeah, it's not the best one. It's not the best ones as well. Yeah.
Like I remember when the Wii, man, they had that shit. You could download the old games, but you had to repay. You had to pay for them again.
Like the Wii and the Wii U, but you could still get like 64 games and shit. Like they did it right, and then they kind of
low key. The Wii U was the value because it's basically a Switch. It still had all the old shit.
That's not. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Victor Alistair with the $5. Expect this show to start a new narrative and maybe some flip flopping. Big 3 refers to the games that won E3. In 2015. Oh, okay. Shenmue 3, Last Guardian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on a damn minute.
Shenmue 3? God damn.
No, I remember. Listen,
Last Guardian.
It was big. It's big. It's big.
Hey, listen, I've been in this community a little bit longer than y'all. Even though I wasn't doing videos back in 2015, I used to listen to everybody podcast, and people were saying that Sony won E3 that year because of Shenmue 3. Like Final Fantasy 7. It was mostly Final Fantasy 7 and also Last Guardian. So I mean that's what they said. So you're right about that.
A game they walked out on stage and then said, "Hey, go pay for the Kickstarter." Remastered game that took 7 years and didn't even sell over 2 million copies. And a third is a multiplat that we know is a multiplat because they told us it was a multiplat. No, then they act like everybody forgot.
No, the Last Guardian.
I don't think that shit sold a million. Yeah.
I'm saying the Last Guardian wasn't a remake.
No, it wasn't a remake.
It was just too long to make.
Let's be honest. A good show is a good show. When you put on a great show, it's a great show. It doesn't matter if it's a multi-plat or whatever. It's a great show.
Hey, you know what? That's why. Let me read this right quick. Goes to New Orleans with the $2. Hit that like button. Thanks, Wardy. You heard me?
Yeah. I'm gonna let you live about your addiction to white chocolate over there.
Oh no.
Hey, but look, Sean, right? A good show is a good show, man. And I can't stand when people just like, okay, and Xbox E3 2018. I thought it was
I loved it.
Fantastic show. Yeah. They showed a lot of multiplats. They did, but I was like, well, I play multiplats. I mean, why do people watch EA show or Ubisoft show? Does it matter as multiplats? No, people that no. The show was trash because they didn't show that many first. I was like, are y'all serious? It was a good show. Just like I always say, Sony E3 2016 was good. Xbox we had, with the exception of 19, had better E3s for the most part. Because I thought Sony 2013, 2014 was in. 15 was trash. 16 was the best this generation. 17, 18, So, but
I'm not going to hold you. I don't remember any of them besides 2016. Like, they just don't stick out of my head.
Yeah. Because I'm saying 13, 14, they didn't really have much to show. They show Uncharted 4, I believe, in 15, which looked damn good. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'm with y'all on that.
But that's the thing, like regardless if it's exclusive or multiplat, like imagine seeing the Batman game on Sony show this week. It's gonna be crazy.
Mm-hmm. People and I'm excited for it. So it's like a good show. You're absolutely right. If Sony put on a good show Thursday, I'm gonna say it's a good show. I'm not gonna
How was E3? Was it 2018 with the Cyberpunk when they took over on the end part?
That was dope.
Shit like that, and that's multiplat. But it's amazing to see.
That was the one last thing.
But that was a great show, like you said. That was a great show for Xbox that year. And like I said, if Sony have a great show Thursday, I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna be a super ass. Oh, this shit was trash. No, it was a good show. It was a good show.
Yeah, because we're gamers, not fanboys.
Yeah, you know,
we can be fanboys. We can be fanboys as well.
Hey, Iron Mike, that was either 2018 with that flu, man. Nah, I ain't gonna front.
Nah, buddy.
That was weird. That was weird.
That was some weird shit.
Cultural appropriation.
Like interruption in the show. They had like a 20-minute podcast in the middle of the damn conference. I was like, what the
To
fuck?
move the people over, and then they cut off the ending. Didn't they say there was something else at the end?
Yeah, there was the last game from Software that no one even knew existed because they cut it off too early.
Oh man,
We got Slow-Mo in the chat. He's saying he believes the PS5 will be shown this Thursday.
Yeah, and
I
don't think they will, but hey, I could be wrong. I hope they do because I'm looking forward to seeing what it look like. You know, because we see the controller. You know, I want to see some of the games and what the system look like. Because I'm gonna be honest, Sony systems always look kind of sleek. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Now the Pro wasn't good looking, but the original PS4 looked dope. The
PS4, yes.
The Slim but the original PS4 that was sweet looking system.
PS3 didn't look great.
Oh, okay, you're right about that.
PS3, aka the PS Grill.
Yeah. Now you're right about that. You're right about that. Now the PS1 and PS2 look pretty decent to me. Yeah, but you're right about the PS3. The PS3 didn't look great. Let me get this super chat. Oh shit.
Low key, I think the PS4 sold a lot because it was prettier. Like earlier, it looked way better than the Xbox. Like,
Ghost of New Orleans with the $2. I love all kitty. What kind of man passes on kitty? I'm with you on that, Ghost. I'm a big fan of Vag.
Yeah. When it comes to this PS5, like they're saying it's double the size of a PS4 Pro or something.
Whoa, is that true?
Double the height.
Yeah, but I'm not
double the height.
I'm not going to even worry about.
I don't know about the Pro. I think it's double the height of a base. I think.
No, I think they said the Pro.
They said the Pro. Yeah, they said the Pro. They said it's double the size of the Pro. I guess hopefully they show it. I really want to see it Thursday. I
believe
double. Wait. Double.
That's going to be. Go on to
double the height of a Pro when it's laying down, right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty big blocky looking thing.
Yeah, that's probably the same. Not far off from
it's probably gonna be like OG Fat Xbox.
It could be because I know they made the OG Xbox One fat because they say, "Hey, we don't want no issues with this bitch. We don't want no rear ring of death."
And what's PS5's main thing? They trying to figure out how to cool that bitch. So listen, they showed the internal like makings. They have the 6 fans. If that bitch has 6 fans in the motherfucker, yo.
But if it has 6 fans and they're overclocking a 9.2 teraflop machine, then
it's either gonna be real loud and hot.
And end of the day, as long as
we can talk about this for an hour, bro.
Yeah, as long as it's reliable, that's the main thing. Even with the Series X, as long as they're reliable, they don't fuck up on us within the first year or two. I'm happy, regardless of the look.
Better not fuck up. Period.
Yeah, but I'm just saying on both systems.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I agree.
But the reason why Slow-Mo believes that, I just seen it on, I think Gaming Bolt that's come out. They're saying the PS5 has started production with the systems, so there's better chance of getting leaks right now. So possible, possibly, yeah.
That's true. Yeah, it's definitely possible.
But it's gonna be shaped like a V or nah?
Sorry, what's that?
You think it's gonna be shaped like a V or not?
I think they're going for the same design as the PS4.
I think so too.
I don't
think it's gonna look exactly the same, but I think it's
the
gonna
shape,
have some kind of V.
I think it's gonna look like whatever allows for the most fan airspace.
Yeah. So
I mean, the Xbox only got one. I don't think you need that many fans. It's just how you organize it.
Let me get this $5 from Aaron Johnson. So it will be a lot of capping for a bunch of game trailers. Sony didn't say anything about gameplay.
That's true.
We'll see. I think they're gonna show gameplay because what Xbox did. I think we got to show gameplay.
But they prefaced the fans that way. That's why they was mad.
Yeah, they did hype it up. Yeah.
No, even game trailers can be cool as well. Like I said, I'd love to see Batman this week.
Yeah,
I'd love to see a Batman game this week.
So they also have what they got Call of Duty marketing. I would love to see the new Call of Duty because I like Call of Duty. I don't know what other marketing deals they have.
I really do. Like I know we dug on this many times. We talked about this. Horizon Zero Dawn will be the showcase tech demo, I reckon.
Absolutely.
I'm sure. I'm 100% sure.
That's going to be the game. Everybody
will talk about.
Yeah, that's gonna be the game that's gonna blow people away because the first one looked amazing.
Beautiful.
So that's gonna be the game. People, oh shit, that's next generation there. So we know it's like being made only for the PS5, and it's gonna look good. So
what's crazy is the reason why it looks so good is because it's basically the reason why PS5 is gonna be the way it is. It's only drawing in things that you can physically see, and nothing else is rendered. Mm-hmm. So they basically made a system off of that concept.
Yeah. So. Yeah, all right, yeah, we gotta move on. We've been talking this shit for an hour. An hour is gone.
But one more thing,
an hour is gone. But let's get into some actual Xbox news. So, first off, there's a guy named Jeff. Was it Jeff Grubb?
Jeff Grubb
on Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, get Jeff Grubb. He came out and said something regarding Xbox. Okay, this is what he said. He had a little list showing about everybody's shows and what people are going to show this summer and
the Summerfest event.
Yeah, like, but he called it something else. Like I don't know what he called it, shit, but it's something about the summertime. So what happened was his list had Xbox July show was still going, it's still coming, but Xbox was going to have something, not a show, but they were going to show something in June because they said every month leading up until the Xbox Series X launch, they were going to show something, have some type of information. So the Jeff Grubb guy said that apparently that's been pushed to August. Whatever they want to show in June has been pushed to August. Now, of course, as you saw True Witty earlier in the chat, he ran with, they canceled their July show. So
hallelujah.
That hasn't happened, but let me show this. Let me show my screen. So on the June show, it says this tweet just came out about 30 minutes ago from Gaming Boat. Xbox Lockhart was allegedly set to be revealed around June 9th. That's tomorrow, y'all. But has been pushed back. So that's interesting stuff. It was supposed to be revealed tomorrow, according to Gaming Boat. And that's crazy, right? So Lockhart was finally going to get revealed, and they said maybe pushed back to August. So damn, like what y'all think happened? If this is true, what y'all think?
Well, first of all, like the whole Microsoft doing a show every month, they didn't say they were doing a gaming show every month.
No, they said they have news every month.
Yeah, so a lot of people were speculating that the thing that they were going to do in June is do like either a deep dive into the hardware or at least show off Lockhart.
Yeah.
So the original, game show that they had planned for July has always been July and it's staying where it was. Now, the Lockhart stuff, it feels like a long way to push back. Like from now to August is quite a ways away, not a couple weeks. So I wonder if that's exactly what it is. What changed?
Lasso, do you remember in 2017 when obviously they announced the price for the One X, but in August it was available for pre-order at Gamescom. Do you reckon they're gonna wait like this August, announce the price and pre-orders?
I don't know. I think a lot of stuff is gonna happen around E3 because that's when the hype is not E3, but their July show because that's when the hype's gonna be at its highest. So I could see it being that day. But also maybe they're staggering the release for the staggering of the console releases also. Mm-hmm. So I kind of feel like if the system is coming out and after the Series X, maybe they want to show off the Series X more, get people hyped for that, and then say, and if you want one but you can't afford one, we got one for you. Boom, August, you come out another one. So I don't know. I'm hoping that they actually do have that September, November thing personally, because I want the system as soon as possible, but I also think it's good tactically too, because you drop the first console, the hardcore is going to adapt to it first, and then for Black Friday and holiday season, you have the lower price console the same day as the PlayStation 5 comes out. People gonna be like, well, it is $200 cheaper. This is a video game system. Let me get it. So definitely. I don't know.
Hey, Shay Capo said that Jeff Grubb said in the same thread that they could move it back up. Now, that's true because like Xbox hasn't officially said anything about June, like showing anything June at all. Xbox themselves, this is all rumors and speculation. So it's definitely possible they still could show something this
because month. You saw in a DM y'all posted, they said our June show will do a little bit differently than we do inside Xbox.
Right.
So
right,
they said they said it's gonna be different.
I'm sure that, but like this is for True Witty, because True Witty said he was talking about that tweet. So the VG, this is the headline: Xbox event pushed all the way back to August. So they didn't say which event. This is what it says. So Aaron Greenberg himself, you see the blue check. We have not pushed anything back. Our plan remains to have our next digital show, and in July, and teams are working hard on that. Now, what Tsunami was talking about. Well, hold on. Let me show. There was a tweet from Aaron Greenberg in like May or something like that. In May, so let me go to it right quick, fellas. Where is it at? I don't want to be showing off our DM and shit. Okay.
It's like a little thin black bar.
No, like Sue.
I got it.
I've got it. Go for it. Go on.
Yeah. So in May 5th, Aaron Greenberg said June will be done a bit differently. This is what I'm assuming he meant, a bit differently than an Inside Xbox show. More to come. Now, this was in May. Maybe things could have changed. You know, obviously things have been changing because of what we're going through now in this world. So yeah, man. So
but I think even on the show we talked about what do we think it was, and I think most people said hardware. So I think it was the hardware show for either Lockhart or a deep dive into like maybe Velocity architecture and the Series X or something like that. But
hey, so we gotta say one more thing. I'm sorry, True Witty, you specifically said the July show was canceled.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Told you it was not the July show. Okay, and they never said anything about a June show. Xbox they never said anything about a June show. They did say they was going to talk about something every month, but as you see that tweet that we just had from Aaron Greenberg, he said it will be differently than an Inside Xbox show. Thank you, sir. I rest my case, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Oh shit. It was funny though, like when people came out all like I think it was VG 20, was it 24, whatever you call them. Yeah. They came out and they go, oh, the June event's been pushed back to August, even though they never clarify like what kind of date or what they're gonna be shown. I don't. Greenberg came out like fucking Stone Cold. I give him a stunner and say, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Hey, shit,
shit, VG.
Like, hey, shit, cancel, ho. That's what he wanted to say. And so. Yeah, man. So these next few months, these next few weeks, these next few months actually is going to be fun, man, to see what happens. This next generation, y'all. But Tsunami said something at the beginning of the show that I did a video about yesterday. Yesterday was supposed to be Xbox E3, y'all.
Wow.
Yesterday was supposed to be Xbox E3 2020. And it's crazy because I'm such a gamer. When it becomes a new year, January 1st, I say, ooh, we got 6 months to E3. I mean, that's real. I don't know if y'all do that, but I do.
100%.
I'll be like, ooh, 6 months to E3, because that's how big E3 is to me. So with that being said, I used to think the E3 was kind of dead, right? I'm like, E3 might have come back. And I got to be honest, y'all. E3 should come back. I know they already said they'll be there in 2021. I hope Sony comes back to E3 because this shit ain't really cutting it right now. I understand crazy time. We're in the crazy time with the COVID and everything else. But bro, I'm sorry. I need the audience to be there. I mean, I'm sure what Sony show Thursday, what Xbox show next month is going to be dope, but
it's not like that. I'm sorry.
It's the ambiance, man.
It's not gonna have the same impact like. When the crowd is there, the production value shits in 4K on mixer, Keanu Reeves, lights going off, music, this, that.
Yeah,
it's fucking epic.
Post show,
interviews with Giant Bomb, IGN. Everybody's talking about it for them 2 weeks. Everybody's talking about it, and it's a shame. Like we see, look at these shows we've seen so far. They're not. When it comes to quality, they've been shit.
Yeah. Jeff Keighley's show, trash.
Jeff Keighley's show, like all these shows.
What's it called that got delayed to the IGN show?
Did? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wait, so what?
I think it's only, only a week though.
Yeah, but so no Xbox show got delayed for June then?
They didn't have a show.
They never announced anything.
Well, whatever it is.
Yeah, they might have like
that's what Jeff Grubb is saying, but Xbox hasn't come out and said anything. You know what I'm saying?
But let's get back to like the C3. Like when you posted your video on YouTube, I'm like, oh shit, I couldn't believe it. Like E3 would have been yesterday.
Yeah, man.
Like I like, oh man, look at it. Like I totally forgot about it because so much is going on as well.
Yeah,
like
we be talking over the PlayStation 1 3 years ago.
Yeah, I'm just saying like, wow, man, look, we would have. This was the year. Hardware, games, whatever. Like it would have been a massive show for everybody this year because it's going into a next generation. People want to see new shit, and the like said, the shows that R&B saying is not cutting it right now. The shows, the quality shit, production shit.
Right. We need Thursday and next month. All that shit can change, but as of right now, this shit is trash. I need an E3 or some type of big show. You know what I'm saying? Bring back E3. Hey, flip it. Hey, bring that shit back. And I want Sony to go back too.
100%. We need that competition. We need that competition.
That's it. Like, it's the whole 2 weeks of shit. Aaron said Morgan Webb. I used to love it when G4 used to do the E3 week. Man, that shit was dope.
Man, I've been saying that.
It was dope, man. I mean, let's bring that shit back. Even
I really do.
Bring X-Play even on YouTube, man. I'd watch that shit.
Like I really do believe like Microsoft will be back next year, but Sony, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but
maybe the smaller companies as well do now, like EA. I know even though they're not like have the biggest presence, but maybe Ubisoft might pull away now. EA might pull away. They might do their own shit now.
Yeah, but listen, I even enjoyed their shows, like especially Ubisoft. I enjoyed their shows on at E3. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just want them to come back. Man.
It was a Super Bowl of gaming.
Man, that's only 1 year. You know what I mean? It's because of this pandemic shit.
Of course, I just hope like these companies don't look at the opportunity. Like I know it's bad as is, but like, oh look, we say millions not going to E3. You know, we're gonna stream this shit in 1080p on a fucking Sony camcorder. It's cheap as shit.
That sounds like Sony for the players, right?
That's for everybody. That's everybody.
But you know what's crazy? Like watching these YouTubers, they have better setups than half of these like game.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Like I'm talking about podcasts. Like
Aaron Greenberg was on a damn Boost Mobile phone.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Phil Spencer was live streaming from a cottage.
Oh shit! They need to do it properly. Like they need to be more prepared. Like if something like this happens again, these guys are working for $1 billion companies. Come on, man! You must have a better camera setup than that. Come on, man.
Oh man! So so that was funny. But anyway, let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. Hey, we got some Stadia news, y'all.
Do you give a shit? Wait,
hold on. This shit kind of funny though.
It's funny.
Moss was not happy. Our boy MM2K was not happy about
this. Just repeat.
Moss was saying he felt deflated.
Yeah, MM2K. Just repeat. The guy who comes on Scrum Punk said a dog shit show on Wednesday. MM2K is not happy with Stadia. Go on, carry on.
If you guys haven't heard, Cyberpunk 2077 is not coming out day and date on Stadia. It's going to be there.
Shit. Jesus!
It's going to be there for PC, but that shit would not be there for Google Stadia. Yikes!
They treating Stadia like the Switch now?
Damn! Stadia like a bitch.
And so I'm trolling him. I'm saying, so what platform you buying it on? He's like, shut up. He ain't gonna answer it.
Hey, Stadia is not even good enough for a side piece anymore. God
damn. Man. Hey, is it going to Epic Games? Do you know about that?
I don't know
about that, but I just know that shit ain't gonna be on Stadia day one. And just think about that.
Shit.
Shit! Wait!
I just know how much he hates Epic Games too.
That's
so that'll be a double whammy.
Imagine if he gotta just buy it on the Xbox.
He gonna have to buy it on the Xbox, man. If you want to play it, because I think he loves CD Projekt Red, so he gonna have to buy it on the Xbox, man. Because they still haven't announced when it's coming. They just said, "Hey, it ain't gonna be there day and date."
I reckon that 6 months.
That's fucking disappointing, man. Wow.
But here's the thing. I don't get it. Fucking Stadia is basically running on PC hardware. So why isn't it?
They have to develop Sue. You got to think about it. What's going on around the world right now? They concentrated on the Xbox and the PlayStation, and if it's coming to PC as well, that's what they're concentrating on. Like
millions.
They were making it for that. They were making it for it first. So Stadia is just afterthought, like Nintendo Switch.
I just assumed Stadia was just like
Stadia is the Switch of the PC world.
Oh yeah, oh definitely. Because you got to develop for Stadia because it runs on Linux as well or some shit.
I asked Mark, he couldn't tell me.
Oh,
I think it does. It runs on that dog shit Linux, so that's why it's dog shit.
It doesn't run on Android.
I don't know.
Android is Linux.
Hey Sean, hey Sean, if you're a CD Projekt Red, right? You're in the midst of like developing it for the Xbox, the PlayStation, PC, and they say, hey, do a Stadia version 2. Hold on, man. It's 213 people that got the damn Google Stadia.
Oh shit!
Why would I put the extra work in that shit?
God damn.
Unless Google is break them off a lot of money.
Google has the money. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, they have the money. But you know what? Cyberpunk, when it comes to CD Projekt Red, they're the real deal. They don't care about the money. They want to make a good quality game.
Yeah, they do.
They want to put the time into the Xbox and the PlayStation and the PC first. And I bet you right now, the day one patch, when the patch comes available for Series X, Stadia still won't have Cyberpunk.
Oh shit!
Probably.
Hey.
Oh,
what if you could stream it on xCloud before you can on Stadia?
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
What if it's day and date?
Hey, I'm hoping.
All right, y'all, let's move on.
Well, technically, you could from your console.
You can, yeah. Cloud, console streaming, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got a couple more topics. Did you Minecraft Dungeons? Now,
oh shit!
This game is top sales chart on Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and it's doing pretty well. Isn't on PC also, right? It was. It was
number one on Steam.
It was number one on Steam, and that's included. I mean, it's already in Game Pass, right? But it's still on Steam. Listen, I know it's a cute little kitty game, even though Sean was crying like a bitch yesterday playing with him.
I got no idea what you're talking about there.
They're coming. Oh shit, Dud, they're coming, Dud.
Listen to me. You on R&B, yeah. I got no idea what you're talking about, first of all, yeah. But let's just say if we were playing it last night, you and R&B are dog shit players, even in Minecraft. I had to revive your black asses a million times.
People dying. Every day people dying and Sean Helen saved my ass like several times. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. That's true. But listen,
if you're gonna run it, you gotta run it with like me, Neth, or Noah, because we leveled up, you know. We played with J-Dub, he fell off because he was only on PC, but we leveled up. I'm level like 31, 32 or something.
Wow.
I think Noah's like level 30 now.
Damn.
So yeah, we just ran through the game. We ran it on hard too. But here's the thing about Minecraft Dungeons. You could pick the level starter for the stages, right? But that level starter is only for the mode that you're in. We went and checked it. That just said normal. So I said, we playing hard on normal? So what is hard on hard? Oh hell no, this shit's crazy. So like that game has.
So let me ask you something.
It's so hard.
I need to ask you something. Whoever's hosting the game, like, do the other players like progress as well with the stages? Do they get like?
You can progress, but you can't start it. So like, say if you're at a point in the game where you haven't unlocked the stage yet, you can't go to no single player. But if you beat it already, then you can go back to it. So kind of yes, kind of no. Like you don't get the extra progression from the other person. You only get what you did. But by being in the group, you might be able to go to the last stage as your first stage.
So, right, so it opens up, right.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you mean. Like your ability is higher than
Yeah, your progression and stuff, all that carries over.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
But yeah, but the game is actually pretty fun, man. Sean gotta be playing this shit. It's actually pretty fun. But yeah, that's pretty impressive though, right, guys? I mean, I know Minecraft is a gigantic franchise, but for it to be number one on Xbox, Switch,
it's cool. That like
and Steam. Yeah.
It's cool. Like, obviously, we don't like to. I'm not bothered about sales. As long as the developers are happy, Microsoft are happy, and people are playing the game. A good game is a good game, regardless of the sales or the high Metacritic scores, whatever. Like, if it's a fun game, we know why Minecraft is the largest game in the world right now. And like I said, sales great. It's on Game Pass and it's doing is number 1 on Steam. I believe it's taken Animal Crossing off on Nintendo Switch. Cool.
You gotta think of it like that. It's on Game Pass on Xbox and PC.
And it's number 1. Yeah.
It's number 1. It's still number 1 on sales on Xbox and on Steam.
That's cool. That's cool. Then.
And it took down Animal Crossing, like you said, Sean. That's what Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing. That's pretty impressive, though.
Yeah, it's cool for the game like that. It shows how big Minecraft is, and it's a dope game, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you, brother. I am with you. So, did you guys get a chance to see the Outer Worlds on the Nintendo Switch?
Nope.
Oh my god!
Oh shit!
Oh, what are we talking about? Grass again?
Oh,
I'm not a pony.
Hey, I don't know. Hey, but Tip Diamond got a good question. Like, where's Minecraft Dungeons on the PlayStation? I don't know.
It's not on the PlayStation.
It is on PlayStation also, but I don't know where.
The sales.
Yeah,
you can't find it.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Yeah, we gotta try to find it.
No, but like Outer Worlds on Nintendo Switch. Like I said, we got our boy, the wrestler, Black Baron. He calls it the powerhouse on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, he called it the hybrid powerhouse.
The hybrid powerhouse. I don't know what the fuck is what does that mean, or even if he knows what does that mean. But looking at that port is dog shit.
Oh shit!
Hey, that's what the worst part. I mean, look, man, we all know the Nintendo Switch is, really, powerful or nothing. But damn. I don't know. That's around me and look at that shit. That shit looks terrible compared to the Xbox first. I mean, it's really no surprise, but why they even waste their time porting that shit, man?
That's what I'm saying. If I will throw the shit in the garbage if they get Cyberpunk running on Nintendo Switch, because that shit will go run dog shit.
Oh man,
is it supposed to be on there?
I don't think so.
They're not gonna do any work for that game. They probably do on the Switch Pro when the Nintendo Switch upgrades the. To do a pro version or some shit, yeah.
Yeah, but why is Nintendo so keen on just missing out on all these third-party titles? Because this shit's so weak.
Because their first-party sales so damn crazy, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. But one thing with going back to CD Projekt Red, one thing you gotta give them, these guys, they take the time on the game, and they tend to pull out do good quality games. Like they're not bothered about sales. If it's slowly, the Witcher series has hit 50 million. And they're happy with that. They don't care about instant sales, 5 million in one day. They're okay with CD Projekt Red is good like that. They like to take the time. Sales come slowly over the years, and they're happy with it.
I don't think it's gonna be slow no more though, because they're popular.
Nah, they really. The Witcher 3 really was that game that really showed. Oh shit, these guys are really really good. And the Witcher 3. I'm going to tell you guys, I always say how I'm a different type of gamer than I was when I was in my 20s and even my 30s. Even though
the taste buds changed.
Yeah, taste buds changed a little bit. And I'm telling you, I bought The Witcher. I never played Witcher 1, Witcher 2. I bought it strictly because it was a new game. I said, let me buy this game. And I never was really into RPGs, even action RPGs. I just wasn't into them. I said, shit, this game is fire. Now, it took me a year to beat it. Because I didn't stick with it the whole time. Then all of a sudden, I said, this is one of my favorite games of this generation. The Witcher 3, God of War, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, my top 3 games, and Red Dead Redemption is up there too.
Amazing games.
Games are absolutely amazing.
That's kind of I see a similar pattern there, Dirt.
What I like long ass games. I don't know what it is, brother.
I mean, besides God of War, those open world RPGs.
Yeah, it's crazy. Sue, it's crazy. I didn't like shit like this before. My first Grand Theft Auto game beating was Part 5. I didn't beat none of the other Grand Theft Autos because I was on. If a game was too long, I wouldn't. I'm like, I'm done with this shit. It's too long. But the Witcher,
even God of War is kind of a semi-open world RPG, so maybe that's just
It's like with Cyberpunk, they look like they're pushing the limits in every possible way.
Wait for that shit. I can't
my only
that's my most anticipated game.
Yeah, I've got no doubt that game's gonna be great. My downfall, like you guys know, is first person, which I don't enjoy playing the game in first person. But I'll give it a try because I've got it obviously with the console. But the world, the way you can do with the characters and all that shit, that world's gonna be crazy.
I can't wait.
If a game like The Witcher, which was incredible, game of the generation,
amazing,
and the side stories, even Assassin's Odyssey games like that, The Witcher, the Cyberpunk, it's gonna be on a different level. Trust me.
Yep, I hope so.
And that's the only reason why I'll give it a try because of CD Projekt Red. That's
absolutely. Why. And as much as I love Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the side missions on The Witcher 3, God, that shit is like, man,
like a main story.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
the Witcher DLC was kicking.
Hey, Pure Flag Monkey, those are both two long ass games. I'll tell you, bro.
Trust me, like Red Dead Redemption 2 is about 60 plus hours. You can do the Witcher in like 50 hours.
Shit.
You know,
can you?
Yeah, after
and the DLC Pass. And the DLC.
No, the DLC takes it to about 70 plus, 80 plus. Then
I never did finish the Blood and Wine DLC.
I can't believe you never finished it. Though.
I finished Hearthstones and whatever, but I didn't finish Blood and Wine.
I stopped the main story just to do the DLC, and I'm stuck on some part with the like cheesy ass boss. Like, fuck this.
I know, because you're probably too weak for that shit.
You probably are.
No, this is my problem. This is my problem. I, like a dumbass, started the game on the hardest difficulty, Death March, and goes get my ass whooped like level 4.
R&B's a weirdo. He wants to play. He got 300 something games that he ain't played yet, and he said he has to beat all of these before he go to next generation consoles. But he won't play all of them on hard and get all the achievements. Like you got to lower your expectations, brother.
Yeah,
you got to start. You got something got to go. I say, you better play that bitch on easy and keep it moving.
I started with the weakest enemies and just took over the map piece by piece. Now I think I'm level like 30 something.
Then he started playing 2K, derailed his whole momentum.
No, like they said, like I wasn't into RPG games, but The Witcher was like kind of my first big one I dived into. That's why I probably got like the least hours, like 70, 80 hours max. But because I got into that game, Assassin's Odyssey, that's when I went to 150 hours because I kind of knew how to play the game, what to expect from the game, and like I say, once you try like different games, you do tend to get into that type of into them type of games.
And you can get worn out though if you play a lot of them. Like
you can.
Oh yeah,
you got the Far Cries out there.
That's why I like Ghost.
But I wouldn't put Far Cry and them type of games on the same level as like Red Dead Redemption 2.
No, they ain't on the same level.
They're not on the same level.
I like Far Cry 5, but it ain't messing with The Witcher or like Red Dead or anything like that. Yeah.
Open world RPGs that got a lot of fetch quests and bitch work in them. I can't stand. That's not really entertaining.
Hey, fellas.
I agree.
You know what, fellas? I'm sorry, man. I just I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm just a little irritable. I'm just kind of scrolling Twitter while on the podcast, and I happen to see my boy Kid Smooth, man.
Shit. What happened?
No. Smooth was cool. So somebody said something too Smooth. Hold on, let me share my screen.
Pull it up.
I'm just irritated today because it's funny how these guys are just doing so like you guys see. So Smooth said these ponies acting up. So some dudes say when Xbox shows next gen games, maybe they'll shut up. The reason they speak is because Sony games, because games are Sony's strength. Excuse me. On console, it will always primarily be about the games. Now listen, the guy is, Sony games are great, right? But this is what pisses me off. I alluded to it earlier. Why are these people ignoring these games that Xbox has announced? Why are they ignoring these games? Because these games all haven't had a lot of gameplay. Okay, well, what next gen PS5 titles had gameplay? Maybe we'll see Thursday, but as of right now, we haven't seen any PS5 games with gameplay. You know what I'm saying? So, like, case we broke down in June 2019, like Halo Infinite, November, Everwild, December, Hellblade 2, January, Project Mara, like a few weeks ago, Medium, Scorn, that other game with the dinosaurs and shit. So I'm just like, what is it? Is y'all just running out of shit to say? Y'all just constantly keep on ignoring these games that Xbox said is coming next gen.
I don't know. We have stuff going on. They have nothing to talk about.
No, listen.
That's what it is.
Trolls mad.
Listen. They show this Thursday, okay? Cool. But it's amazing to me, man. The shit is it's ridiculous.
They they don't have anything else to go with because Xbox keeps taking narratives away from them. They took the power narrative away from them, punch them in the mouth. They took the service narrative away from them, punch them again. Now all thing they have is games which they can't really stand on because they haven't seen many games and they're not going to see any games till Thursday. But we have seen games for Xbox Series X. That's all they got left. If they
all they got left is SSD speeds.
Oh shit. If this thing goes bad Thursday and then Xbox pops up with a good show in June, July, they're gonna go crazy and gonna try to pull every single thing.
Like R&B, I said it on last week's show. The show can be dog shit, but if Horizon Zero Dawn is there and they do like a 7 to 10 minute tech demo or whatever, like a demo showing off like what the game's gonna be doing, audio. I reckon it's gonna be a 7 minute demo, 10-minute demo.
The reason why I don't think it's gonna be that long is because I don't think the game's coming out that soon. I think they'd like to do that shit closer to like, when the game's coming out.
I think it's late 21 that game's coming out.
What game?
So this week. It's over a year and a half away.
Over a year, yeah.
Wait, which game we talking about?
So I believe like R&B when I'm saying
Horizon
this
Zero
show,
Dawn 2.
the rest of the show can be dog shit, but that one game, that one Sony first party game, if they knocked out of the park, that's all they care about. That's what everybody will talk about.
Hey, Flipping. I thought Flipping. Flipping is a pony, right? He said they show Godfall, so that's what we're doing.
Say gameplay when? When they show the gameplay Godfall?
They show like some clips from it, and Godfall is not first party either. So I mean, I don't know.
Is this your king?
Let's just move on, man. Let's just move on.
Yeah, Victor Allenstein. Mikey bought a drop kick crap.
Oh my God, he.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
This is new?
No, but this was a few days ago.
Do you? Oh shit!
You missed it.
Who's gonna tweet?
Xbox. So what happened? Mike was praising Xbox for the Xbox Series X and the like the messaging and stuff like that. And Crap came in with the same blah blah blah. The game, good about the game. And Mikey Barr said, "You know what? I'm blocking you forever." Like say I'm muting you forever because you keep on doing the same. I'm paraphrasing, but you keep on doing the same tired shit and it ain't working. That's pretty much what he said.
It drop kicked him, yeah.
Man.
Keep the shit out of
man. So he not gonna buy no more. Where Mikey Barr go to?
The Blizzard.
Blizzard? Yeah. You're not gonna buy Blizzard games now?
Yeah, that guy doesn't play. It was funny though because I put it in the DMs. MM2
Hold on. Okay, no, I'm sorry, Sean. I'm sorry. Maybe I need to
shit. Shit.
I need to stop looking at the chat. This nigga truly said Xbox ain't showing nothing first party either.
Yes, they have. What are you talking about?
What he's trolling. Hey,
what is Hellblade?
Stop.
What is Halo? You know what? I'm sorry.
Stop feeding the trolls.
You might tell I'm just feed. I'm just tired.
He knows it.
Yeah,
even every while, like, come on, man.
Yeah. Like I'm saying, even MM2K didn't believe it because is that real for Mikey Bot? I go, yeah, it's real.
That's real.
I obviously found it funny though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. When they can't cap for SSDs, they're gonna start cap for Unreal Engine 5, which mostly Xbox uses.
Mm-hmm. I apologize. So let's move on, man. Oh my god. So speaking of Xbox and our boy Phil Spencer, there was an interview by BBC. Now I don't know what y'all think BBC is, but I guess it's a
British Broadcasting
Corporation.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Live from the cottage.
It was funny though. R&B, do you remember that day?
Yeah, I remember.
That was funny.
Somebody sent that BBC.
The BBC's coming after you, Sean. I'm gonna send you back to Pakistan.
Oh man,
what the hell?
Your R&B was gonna call the immigrants on me, immigration office.
Yeah,
on me.
shit.
You said the big black consoles.
Oh, shit.
Y'all crazy, man.
It was a crazy show that.
But no, what he said?
He said, this is a quote from him. We want to make sure we're providing the right value to customers. Price is going to be important, but our strategy is centered around the player, not the device. If this is not the year when the family wants to make a decision to buy a new Xbox, that's okay. Our strategy does not revolve around how many Xboxes I sell this year. Now, Xbox fans, how do we take that? How do you guys take what Phil Spencer said?
As a fanboy, as long as I get the good games.
Hold on, wait.
Okay, as an Xbox guy, how do you take that? Let me tell you how I take that first, right?
Mm-hmm.
I take that like cool. You know, they're saying if you're not ready to upgrade to an Xbox Series X yet, you don't have to. We're still going to have, we're still going to support the current console that you have. That's how I took it. That's pretty much what he's saying, right? Now, how would Xbox haters take this? Well, actually, Shake Kappa already said, no, I'm saying Ghost of New Orleans already said it earlier in the chat. Xbox don't have no games. Xbox don't have no party games.
What does that have to do with games?
That's my point. That's my point.
Here's the thing, like these consoles gonna be like $500 minimum, I reckon, unless they compete for each other. Depends on the price with Sony as well. A lot of people can't upgrade to that. It's a lot of money. $500 this holiday, especially what's going on in the world right now. Plus, it's Christmas and all that shit is going on. It's not easy to put down $500. So what Phil is saying, that you got a 1S, you got a 1X or OG Xbox One. Don't worry about it. Your games will still run for a year or two. So you got a year or two. Enjoy your console. If you're happy with that, when the time comes, you can upgrade to the Series X, or even if Lockhart does come out, you can upgrade then. It's not a problem. So, because you're still playing on the platform, you're still giving money to Microsoft. If you got it doesn't matter if you got a 1X, I got an OG Xbox One. I'm still buying your game on your Microsoft store. So Phil doesn't have a problem, or PC, whatever. He does not have a problem with that. But people are going to turn that into fanboy shit, though.
He just wants people in the ecosystem.
Right.
When I hear
they want Game Pass subscriptions.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Like I heard like a lot of people, PC or maybe xCloud once it fully launches, like he's not worried about the box as much if you're in the ecosystem. So I don't know. It's like a long game, but I don't know. Like,
you know what? You know why this doesn't make sense? Because we've already seen when they focus on services in lieu of the system, Xbox Game Pass has more subscription members than PlayStation. Xbox Live has more subscription members than PlayStation. xCloud, when they get it right, who knows how big that'll be, but it's implemented in with Game Pass Ultimate. So you see how they have the services and they have a console readily available for you, and we're always talking about a cheaper one. Why is it that we think, or fanboys think, is when he says you don't have to focus on us right now, we think they're never going to talk about it again.
Right.
That's like childlike mentality. It's like when PlayStation was canceling shows and backing off because they said because of COVID or because we think it's an insensitive time or however, fanboys had all the understanding in the world. When Sony execs said we're not going to focus on console sales going forward, then turn around and back and say, well, it depends on the console sales. They didn't mind. Why is it when he says we're trying to be more mindful of what people are going through, now it's all, well, they throw up the white flag? Like this fanboy stuff, like this goes like beyond stupid sometimes.
Yeah. Let me get the super chat from my boy John Mark Louise. Not everybody can afford to upgrade, especially now. Absolutely, that's what I don't know. Like Tsunami might have just said, they're absolutely right. So I think it's cool for it to be options, man. Like, I mean, people going to upgrade, but everybody know these consoles don't really take off usually until 2 years into the console generation. You know,
definitely
every generation is like that.
Yeah, like that. Let me ask you something, like, because what's going on in the world right now, obviously we know like Xbox is the production line that started. They're obviously probably, I'm not sure if they're behind or not. Do you reckon Lockhart's going to be delayed because of that? Will they want Series X to come out, like get as much as unit as possible, launch it worldwide, and leave Lockhart for a year or so, or 6 months later?
Nah, I don't think it's gonna be that far.
I don't think that way that long. But you know what? Phil Spencer said something else about the price in this BBC interview. He said the desire is to make Xbox Series X as affordable as possible. As affordable as possible.
I bet everybody ignore that.
Now, I'm going to do a video about this. Now, you heard what Phil Spencer said, make it as affordable as possible. At the same time, Jim Ryan said,
don't expect the lowest price.
Yeah, he said Microsoft, okay. However, I'm sorry, Sony had, My phone cut off. Sony had previously indicated that it wouldn't be announcing the price of the console till Microsoft member. So Jim Ryan said, however, by aiming for the best value, that doesn't necessarily mean that Sony is going for the lowest price possible, Jim Ryan told GI Biz. So he's not. So that's funny. So Phil is saying we're trying to make it as affordable as we can. At the same time, Jim Ryan said, "Hey, this bitch ain't gonna be that cheap." Pretty much is what he's saying. You know what that's telling me? Both of them bitches gonna be 500. That's what it's telling me. I can't see the Xbox Series X being under 500. Now I could be wrong because they did.
Would be a nice idea.
But what if it's 500 but PlayStation is 550?
Oh shit!
Hey, that would be crazy. That'd be crazy.
I feel like they're both gonna come out 500. But Sony does want to be cheaper because they want to get the most sales.
No, they just told you in that statement.
No, but
don't expect it to be cheaper.
I don't expect it because obviously they fucked up. That's why. That's what it was.
But then also don't forget about those little programs that Xbox has for buying
Xbox All Access
monthly. Yeah, all access.
Yeah, what's it called? Access, all access. Yeah. Phil actually mentioned that in that interview also with BBC. He mentioned that.
Lockhart's gonna be, if Lockhart does come out this year, and if it's for like $299, it's gonna play a big part, definitely.
Yeah. Hey man, BB said a good point. He said if they didn't care about the price, they would have said it a long time ago. They are trying to undercut Sony. You know what? You could be right. I think so because they said that both companies are waiting for somebody to announce the price. Sony's waiting for Xbox to announce the price and vice versa. Hey man, this shit gonna be fun. This will be so much for us to talk about on WBG and our videos and shit.
Like that's why I believe
they got nothing to lose. They said
they're gonna talk. They'll talk about it in August, I reckon. August time they'll talk about the price and pre-orders, I reckon.
Yeah. When they keep trying to say, why is Microsoft always lagging behind in something? They're the world's richest company. Now the leader of the world's richest company said, we are fully behind them, being as fluid as possible with the price, and everybody want to ignore this shit. It's like, it makes no damn sense.
Yeah.
They ignore the CEO of Microsoft, $1 trillion company, saying we are behind the Xbox division. They can be fluid with price. And everybody's like, I wonder what that means. Like, niggas. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean they're 100% behind Xbox, so they will be agile. If they will not be more expensive than Sony. I think they will not be more expensive. I think they're going to make sure
they said it years ago. They said they will never be beaten price for power ever again.
He said that. He said he actually said it last year E3. Like he said that we will not be beaten on price or power. He said that shit.
I reckon he's gonna cut him by $50. If he does mean that,
that's why I say $450.
Yeah, I said $450, but like if he does have I think he wants to match him, man. Price and power, like
match or beat him.
He wants to match him, like at least match Sony. If Sony comes out 400, he needs to match him at 400. Then, if Sony does come out 400,
if Sony comes out 400, I think they will go down to 400 because I don't think they want that. Even though the console is more powerful, unless they have Lockhart ready for 300.
That's what I'm saying. If they have it ready,
but I think if Lockhart's going to wait. If that's the case, if they go 400, Microsoft goes 400, and Lockhart gets pushed back a year.
Hey, it's Chris, possible. Right. Xbox does need AAA exclusives. None of us has denied that, sir. Better AAA exclusives, okay?
Better, yeah.
None of us. Like the ones they're working on right now.
Yeah, the future's looking good, definitely.
Yeah. Hey, but speaking of like Xbox games, let's talk about one from 2018, which is still doing well. The game me personally, I wasn't a big fan of the game, but I would love to give it another try. Like maybe with you FNs. Maybe y'all want to play Thieves. I would love to give a game another try.
Let Devin take this because Devin likes the game.
Yeah, so Sea of Thieves was the best-selling game on Steam last week.
Oh shit!
And like one day last week, they reached over 41,000 concurrent players on Steam. That's the second highest all time for a Microsoft published game beside Halo Master Chief Collection.
Hey, when did that game come out?
Because it's also still on Game Pass, man. Sea of Thieves.
Go on, Devin.
When did it come out? When did that game come out?
In 2018. Was it April or March or May 2018?
So over 2 years ago.
Yeah. And you don't think other companies want those games as a service like that? Ubisoft changed their whole shit this generation. the beginning of the generation, they had like Watch Dogs, a single player game. Then all of a sudden, they started making shit like The Division, Ghost Recon.
Rainbow Six.
Yeah, right.
Rainbow you remember they also had like a Sea of Thieves type game too with like upper graphics. I never heard of after that. First
I don't know what happened to that. It never came out.
Well, Black Flag or some shit like that.
No, Blood and Skull or some shit like that.
Crossbones or some shit.
Skull and Bones.
Yeah. Your BB in the chat goes, Sea of Thieves is like a cockroach, won't die.
It won't die, man. Because I was like F Sea of Thieves, you know what I'm saying? But
it was never really hurt. Like I think the most vulnerable was the launch. Ever since the launch,
they've been updating, man. Listen,
you have a hell of a fan base too, man.
Yeah. Like Devin, I want to play the shit.
I'm not even a huge I don't play it a whole lot, but I look at and see people on Twitch and Twitter, and I'm like, damn, man, these people are like real life, like living pirates and shit. It's crazy, man. It's awesome. I like it. Like with coming with the updates. The game is amazing.
So you can say what you want to say, but you can't say that game it wasn't a success.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like, Devin, when is the next update for the game? If you know about it,
I think they just came out with that.
Yeah, they just came out.
They come out with smaller updates monthly, but every now and then they have like a big update.
The big one,
add something.
I'm not exactly sure. I can look it up though. But yeah, they just dropped another update recently.
Yeah. Hey, I remember when my friends that was playing on like the basketball team with me on like 2K, I had told them about Sea of Thieves, and they was like, okay, that sounds dope. So when we got it, they didn't really care. Well, the first night was actually fun because we ran into like 2 ships, like other humans, and they was like, yo, this shit lit. Then the next day we played, we didn't run into any ships, and they was like, this shit trash. You know what I'm saying? So I told them they have it now where you have like computer ships, and they was like, for real, I might get it, like play it again. So give it a chance, I really want to play it again. I just need somebody to play this shit with. You know what I'm saying? So
they even have a PvP mode too. So if you
what's it called? It does. Yeah, I want to play that shit, man. I want to go back and give it another try. I told my boy to download it again. He said, hell no. I was like, come on, trust me, man. So but he liked the whole concept of fighting. You know, we had like if the ship is leaking, he got a patch. You know, he liked that shit, but he just didn't like we were just like going around the ocean with nothing to do because he ain't really want to find treasure.
You say that until you got a whole bunch of treasure and you hear that you see the screen change color, and then all of a sudden you got to fight a fucking a megalodon or a kraken or a ghost ship.
Oh yeah.
And they sink your shit and you lose all your shit. You've been playing for 3 hours and you just mad.
Yeah. No, I just want to play it, man. I want to play it.
Yeah, I'll give it credit. Like of 2 years later, the game is gaining more it's gaining more traction on Steam and all that shit. So fair plays to the game.
Yeah, man.
Definitely more fun when you play with a group, but you can still have a really good time just playing solo. It's just really enjoyable. Just so much content.
I think the biggest thing it was Rare keeping up with the updates.
Yeah,
that's what's helped it a lot. If they were like missing out on updates, the game would have probably been like not dead. Might have been dead.
People but that's 100%. Rain G4, man. I'm watching one of your videos, man. I know you had a channel. I subscribe to you and shit. I might have to get you on. I'm gonna get you on the show, man. See what you got to say, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I appreciate the support. But yeah, I subscribe to your channel, man. Because I didn't know you had a channel until you posted on Twitter, I believe, or like your latest video. So good shit, man. Good shit. But I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But no, I was gonna say, I've seen that from a lot of the games that Xbox is, put on Game Pass and stuff like that. Where, hello, you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, the red light went off. A lot of the games, on Game Pass have been getting steady content and steady updates and steady care. As long as the community is there for it, they've been adding to it. So like, even though people dog shit, they dog Bleeding Edge, I enjoyed the game for what it had in it, but I said this is empty as shit.
Yeah, it is. They need more content. Yeah, it's fine.
If they can flesh out the game, I can see that having legs too. Yeah. It has the same kind of feel of a Overwatch. It's not Overwatch, but if you like those type of games, that's a type of game that you would like. It just needs a lot more content.
Yeah, I feel like
playing of the game is fun.
No, but I feel like when it comes to the difference between like Bleeding Ass and Sea of Thieves.
Oh,
They're both different games. Like one's a shooter, like that multiplayer
Actually, it's
shooter,
not a
battle
shooter.
royale. No, but Sea of Thieves is more adventure and all that bullshit. You know, it's just it's totally different. Well, you fighting sharks, ghost ships. You go into island finding treasure. You getting drunk, shooting cannons.
Yeah,
you
you're
do
a fucking
stupid
pirate.
shit. Yeah, you're just a pirate. So they're two different, totally different games.
I'll tell you one thing. There's no other game like that.
I'm just talking about the tail end of games that are Xbox games. Like even State of Decay 2, it's still getting updates. So like you have Horizon, not Horizon Zero Dawn, but Forza Horizon. They drop stuff all the time. I mean, probably lesser now because the game been out three goddamn years. But like even Gears, they still get updates. So a lot of the games that Xbox has, even if people consider them to be whatever, they still focus on the game and still drop shit for the game. And
I feel like people don't like Bleeding Edge as much because they're trash.
Yeah, Bleeding Edge is not some game you just hop in.
It's a melee based game, and a lot of people aren't good at melee shit. So.
Like look what Phantom Cracker and St. John's. He said, "What about Killer Instinct? People are still playing. We should have had a part 2 by now.
We should
have a part 2, man. They need to
put that shit all in one. They don't need to just piecemeal the shit together and do seasons. The season shit was cool for early gen, but you see no games really do seasons like that anymore because people fell off. There's like, yo, I want to play a game. Now you don't have my attention anymore, so I'm not gonna play it anymore.
I feel like they did a great job with that game, when it first launched. The fighting mechanics, the speed, the way it looked, it was fantastic, and it's a shame they never got like a part 2 of it.
Hey man, Shake said y'all.
I mean, to be fair, most fighting games don't get two upgrades in the same gen. Or two iterations.
Yeah,
2 games. It would be nice.
Am I the only one that still think there's going to be Killer Instinct 2? Because the team that does it, not Double Helix, what's their name now? Because
Iron Galaxy.
Iron Galaxy, they ain't doing shit. Like, what are they doing? Because they made that one.
Isn't Ricari? Wasn't Ricari from Xbox? The dude that used to host Xbox shows, the black dude.
Yeah,
he still work on the Killer Instinct.
Yeah,
and he's heard nothing about it. So
I heard nothing about that shit. Hey, real quick, y'all, before we get out of here, I just saw Jez Corden just put something. Now it's just his opinion, but he said he think Lockhart won't be revealed until we see the PS5's price. But he said this is just his opinion. Just his opinion.
Until the PS5
price.
The price, yeah.
Until the PS5. So that's very interesting, isn't it? I'm like, do you think that's the Xbox strategy? I don't know.
I think Xbox is comfortable with where they are, and they're not really panicking because they already know what moves they're gonna make. When they're gonna make them is up to Sony.
Yep.
Sony wants to be reactive because they don't want to be undercut. But basically, if Xbox has a if this then that plan, well, if this then that, if this then that. Okay, cool. What else do you need to worry about? Let's worry about this thing. But like they already know what they're gonna do. It's just waiting for Sony's move.
It's the plan. It's tactics. That's what it is. Like if the PlayStation 5 comes out 400, they'll go at $299. If the PlayStation 5 comes out 500, they'll go for $349. That's how they're gonna work it up and down. I think that's what they mean. Be agile on the price. Like work around it. Wherever the PlayStation is, at least be $100 cheaper. At least be $100 cheaper.
Because taking a loss on the console doesn't hit the same way as it did before there were services, before there was Xbox Live, before other. So now you can take a hit in the console if the person's gonna be in your ecosystem for years. Because they'll recoup that money quickly.
So that is absolute fact. Like you said, Xbox having 10 million plus Game Pass subscribers is a bonus. The company sees that, and like you said, they're more willing to take a hit on the hardware because they know they're gonna get that money back in the services. You're absolutely right about that. I mean, like you said, absolutely right. Yeah, man, hey man, I don't care what they say about you, man. You a smart guy, man. All right, yeah, one more time before we get out of here. I saw something. I didn't really read the article. I don't know if you guys did either. But Halo Infinite will likely feature special HDR. Dev has put unprecedented effort into it. Rumor. It's just a rumor, but what the hell is special HDR?
No idea.
So I'm gonna put it to you two ways. One is code for secret sauce, which I'm not big fan of, or two, it's Adobe
Vision.
Atmos version of HDR, where Dolby Vision, I mean not
Dolby Vision.
Dolby Vision is a better version of HDR than HDR10. It's more specified based on per scene.
Accuracy.
Whereas in HDR,
it's more accurate.
Yeah. So whereas in HDR10 is the whole thing in general. So it's like a one filter basically versus it changes dynamically. So there are different levels to HDR. Dolby Vision isn't as adopted because it's kind of
you pay for it.
Yeah, you have to pay for it, and it's like not every creator wants to go that direction. Whereas in one you just slap on, So if they want to do it to that level of degree of prettiness, they can do it. But
so is this for Halo Infinite?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, some type of special HDR for Halo Infinite.
Well, shit, man. Let's hopefully this July event they can show you off.
Yeah.
So
like if you want to test
what's
it for
special
yourself,
about it? Yeah.
If you want to test it for yourself, just Google Dolby Vision movies or Dolby Vision shows, and just look at the HDR difference. Like those tend to like look better overall than standard HDR10.
Oh, definitely. Like Sue, I know me and you got the OLEDs, and when you watch that Dolby Vision on Netflix, you can tell it. Yeah, you can see the darkness and all that shit. Go over it properly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's about it, man.
Special HDR. It must be, but that's the thing. Like I believe they used a couple of games for like playing like the older games with HDR. It must be something they must have used for like what they're going to be using for older games as well.
Yeah,
it must be some sort of technique. Yeah,
that's amazing to me how they can use HDR on games that came out when HDR didn't even exist. You know what I'm saying? That's amazing.
It's gonna be crazy. That a lot of people will go back to a lot of games like, whoa, look at this game, look at that game. A lot,
or just even try it out to see what it looks like.
Yeah, just trying that for 20 minutes, half an hour, definite.
Yeah, man.
Interesting.
It's just the shit. So we'll see what happens, man. I guess we're gonna get a lot more information these coming weeks. So that's about it, man. That's all I got, y'all. And you know what? We're under the 2 hour mark, which makes me happy. Don't start your shit, Tsunami, trying to talk more and shit.
Wait. According to Devin, we got 8 more minutes.
Nah, we don't have to be 2 hours. We have to be 2 hours. We got to be exactly on the time. But anyway, Sean, brother, what you got going on? Are you back to work finally, man?
Yeah, I'm back at work this week. I'm working late, so I'll admit I won't be able to watch the Sony show this week. And it's a shame because I really obviously look forward to it. You want to see what you look forward to. You want to see what's going on, what they'll be showing. Hopefully, the show is a console as well. Obviously, like whilst I'm working, I'm gonna be like looking at my phone when I got a break or something, 5-minute break. Right. I like in the DMs. Time? Sorry, what's that?
Did they say what time?
9 o'clock my time, so 4 o'clock your time.
Okay.
And I finish at 10:30, so I'm gonna miss the show. Obviously, like on Twitter, DMs, IGN, people are gonna be talking about it all the way. So hopefully, when I come back from work, I'll watch it properly in 4K. Hopefully, if they re-upload it.
Yep. I hope they do.
So I'm gonna be like, I think I have COVID today only.
Right. He said today only.
Only for Xbox. Only for Xbox. I'll do that.
$2.99. Get ready for a real next gen show Thursday. Hey man, I'm ready for it, Shake. I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready to see what they do, man. What they show,
I doubt it, man, and I'm gonna be capping when they fuck it up.
Your shit, Capo. You do obviously has the Demolition, Wednesday Night from Demolition. They're making part 2 of that, Demolition Man 2.
Yeah, I want to see that one of them old fucks. I actually like Demolition, man. I think
I love that movie.
That's underrated movie.
That's a definitely underrated movie.
Yeah. You think Sandra Bullock's gonna be in it?
She ain't doing shit else. I'm
about to say she ain't acting in a hot minute.
Right.
They're working on it.
Yeah. So R&B, brother, what you got going on, man?
Right now I'm just waiting for my Cyberpunk charger, gaming clip, and console to come in tomorrow. I'm gonna show it off.
Was it coming tomorrow? Nice.
Yeah, everything's coming in tomorrow.
I told you, R&B, open that bitch up.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether I should keep it or sell it because I already have an Xbox One X. I'm probably gonna sell that too. But I think I'm gonna keep the Cyberpunk edition just because, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it when the Xbox Series X comes out. But this is practice on how fast I can buy the Xbox Series X when it comes out, because I went straight from Xbox to GameStop and got it in less than 30 minutes. So I gotta get that down to like 5 minutes to get the money in the account and buy it, so I can get it without getting fucked over.
All right. Hey, I want to tell you, if it was like 2017 to 2016 or something, I would have bought that Cyberpunk shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bought it easily, but
I almost put a trigger on the Gears of War one because Gears of War.
Yeah, me too.
The white one looked pretty. Yeah. I almost did it. I said,
almost did it too, but I just got the Gears of War controller, so I said I just get the controller.
That shit was like, I think that shit was like $400, wasn't it? In Gears.
No, that shit was $500.
Was $500. But like I said, this Cyberpunk one, it was so cheap that for me,
I had to talk about that shit, man. With
like for me, it was basically a straight swap for the console. I just paid for the game. That's all it was. So it worked out for. If it was at $349 or something, or $400, I would have been like, that. I might have kept it in the box and just sold it for profit. But my plan was either keep it for myself for a bit or sell it for profit. Because of the price, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I forget to talk about that whole thing, man. With the like the no more shit, like the man, what's it called?
Oh yeah, the direct, like a digital direct.
Digital thing.
So like when I started, just a quick before we close out. When I was setting up this console, when you're going through the stages, it comes to a point where it said digital direct. So on my screen, it said the Xbox Game Pass for 1 month, claimed that, and Cyberpunk claimed that. So I think when it comes to the Series X, they'll stop giving that code in the box. Like I think mine still came with a code because it's the Xbox One X. But when it comes to next gen, I don't reckon you're gonna get any paperwork in it.
Yeah. Everything you do is assigned to your account. No more having to go through digital codes.
Next gen,
wait.
You
How
still
does that
get
work
it.
if you buy it from like GameStop?
What do you mean you buy from GameStop?
Like if you buy the console from GameStop, how they know it's your account?
Because you're logging into your account.
What you mean?
With what?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about? What are we talking about here?
I thought you said it's not going to be shipped in the box no more.
No, we're talking about games.
I know. So you're saying
you're saying how to
installed?
You're saying how do you verify it? Oh, I get you. I don't know. It didn't explain that.
Saying like how are they gonna buy digital games like on the card or whatever from GameStop or whatever?
Oh, they probably still can do that. I'm talking about like when you buy a One X or Series X, whatever, you tend to get 14 days gold trial and you get 1 month Game Pass or a digital code in like a game. If you get like a Battlefield bundle or Cyberpunk, with mine, I think it still came with a 14-day trial because of it's a One X. But next gen, it'll all be on whilst you're going through the process, setting your console up. It'll be all there straight away whilst you're going through.
So wait. So just hypothetical. What if you had a family and one person just signed in just to sign in and get it started? Would they be the one that had to claim it, or who would it be?
I don't know that. I don't know.
No, you claim it.
Sean, that sounds spooky.
No, the person. Listen, you dumb fuck, yeah. Series X. You get in the Series X. No one else is gonna set it besides you. So
that's not what I didn't say it for me. I said, what if I had a brother or a son or whoever that plays on my console, and I said, maybe
no
even a gift. Maybe it's a gift, right? And I'm setting it up for him, and I log in first. Is it my game now, or is it their game? Like who gets who?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Whoever is registered as the owner of the Xbox on the system is that who it belongs to.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure you don't need to claim it straight away. So say you started it first, and then you made an account for your son. Then you can claim it on that account.
Oh no, Sean, that sounds spooky. Moving right along. What happened there?
If people are fucking brain dead, that if it's your Xbox, you sign into your account first, you claim that shit.
That's it.
That's what I mean, though. I'm not talking about the obvious stuff. I'm talking about the different.
But wait.
If you're setting up a gift and it's their Xbox, why would you sign in first?
Because they're a kid.
To your account?
They don't have an account
I'm confused.
They don't have an account yet.
You make an account.
But wait a minute. Don't we already have game sharing if you have the family head account?
Yeah.
Yeah, but who owns the game? Who claims the game? What if you sell a console? There's so much stuff going on. What if you bought it?
Wait, isn't there already a process of detaching your account from that console you sell it?
It's tied to your account, not the console.
The account does not be. Which account? The person that signs into it?
Listen to me.
Who?
I signed into my account. Forget this bullshit. I signed into the Cyberpunk account. I claimed it on my account. It's there. It says pre-ordered now. That's it. I can sell the console. It's on my account now.
Wait, but Sean, I want to know about that. So when you set it up, it was already pre-installed into the system, or there was no code, right?
No code. As soon as you're going through the the verifying shit and all that, it'll say claim your gifts and all that shit. And
all right, cool. So
I guarantee you there's a code. If you go to Microsoft.com and look at purchases, I bet you there's a code. It might not be like a code you punch in, but it's a code like in their system.
Like an ID tag?
Yeah, something.
It just knows it's part of it just tags you to your gamer tag. That's all it is.
So if you hit refund, you get the money back.
That'll be interesting, yeah. That'll be interesting.
All right, Dirt. You said you forgot what?
I ain't forget shit. It's trying to get out of here.
He said I ain't forget nothing.
Devin, what you got going on, bro?
Not much, man. I'm gonna be gaming, living normal life, trying to hopefully more businesses and should start opening up over here.
Yeah, they open up a lot of
everything calmed down now.
Yeah, the next 6 days, yeah.
They open up a lot of shit here, like here in Michigan.
But like I said, they're gonna start make people wear masks like mandatory. Now, not on the buses, public transport.
Now that's talking about fixing the city up. That's what he's talking.
Oh no, I'm talking about here. Over here, you have to wear it.
Yeah, I have to wear a mask when I go into work too. This shit is annoying.
That's trash.
That's here too.
It literally says on the box it won't help you with anything. So,
well, no, it helps. It doesn't help. It doesn't help protect you. It helps other people from not giving it to you. So if you're coughing, it catches it.
Not really.
If you're sneezing, it catches it. If you're it catches it.
Don't really.
We can have another conversation, but it's what the CDC already said it's fucking useless.
Yeah, so why these doctors wear the shit? What they wear like for they look?
Why do you think
they full of shit? That's why.
It's different. They have based masks.
Wait, well, hold on. Didn't the CDC already say they don't fucking work?
They don't stop from getting it. They stop from giving it. It's backwards. You're not trying to stop from getting it. It's just that if you happen to have it, you can't expose others to your poison.
I'll try to remember that next time I'm looting and burning and stealing stuff out of a Radio Shack.
Oh shit!
Oh man!
No, shit don't.
No, you wearing a mask for a whole different reason, brother. That's a whole different reason why you wear a mask. You wear a mask so they can identify you.
Been to a radio.
They gonna see your beard though. They be like, "That's R&B."
All right, man.
Let's cut this shit. Let's cut this shit.
And you WBG dudes out of line, and I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
Robbing the Circuit City.
Hey, yo, Freddie, man, what's wrong with him, Freddie? Hey, so what's up, Ari? I'm sorry, Tsunami, what you got going on, bro?
Hey, man. I'm just gonna be taking a chill pill. I'm gonna catch up on a lot of shows I've been missing out when I've been, grinding for this 2K tournament. So I'll probably, take a couple days off and get back at it. I don't know.
Hey, I gotta admit, I didn't grind much. I didn't grind much because I play 2K all the time, so I had like a lot of VC from playing like a C shit. So I didn't really grind much. But my guy was only 88, but he was a hell of a rebounder and a shot blocker. He couldn't shoot with shit, but like that's what I chose to be a shot blocker rebounder. But I was talking to Parker like yesterday. Was that you, Sean? Like you was there with me and Parker? Yeah, it was Parker.
Yeah, Parker
and
came in.
He like to play, just for fun. Because my boys, they said, "Yo, we gotta do that shit again. We ain't gotta do it for money." They had such a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a lot of drama included.
You know what I'm saying? Hey man, what's your squad tonight? When y'all ready to play for fun, man?
It was me, Post, Dalvy, Yadiga, and Ty.
Yeah,
and listen,
together, man.
But what's funny? They're having a consolation match because it's hyped up because they actually were rooting for us to lose so that Parker could play Trey. and Park and Trey got this beef going on. So apparently there's gonna be this pre-championship match between Team Park and Team Trey.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right, and
promos and all that
we should
shit.
play each other. Like Detroit WBG and Dalby team. We should play each other. That's fun, man.
Yeah, we beat your ass.
My boys, they want to play a game. They like, dog, we got to do another tournament. That shit was fun. Even though we only played one game and lost, they was like, yo, that's hey, they was tight.
Technically, we third place.
Yeah, right. But look, I'm gonna tell you this before I go. Like like we just like I'm shooting around and stuff in our court, and when it finally said load another team or like whatever it says when Trey team was joining, man, it got hyped, dog. My boys was like, yeah, let's go, baby. I was like, calm your asses down. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We wait for this. So, yeah.
And then you got your ass kicked.
And then we got we started off whooping ass, but it was fun. But thank you so much for everybody that joined us tonight. John, Mark, Louise, Flippin', Pure Flat Monkey, Craig Simmons, Iron Mike, Shay Capo, all of you guys, I really appreciate it. Joe Hansel, Chris Jones, I know he a pony, but thanks for joining us, brother. Appreciate it. Anthony Chipmunk, Mario 187. So, all right, y'all, that's it, man. Everybody else that joined us, we appreciate you. We out of here, y'all. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Jesus!